All right, so to start off, we are starting with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups represents moving away from things that no longer work for you and moving on to what is. So with the Eight of Cups, it's like, well, you can feel content, you feel good where you're at. It's not that you're dissatisfied, but you know that it's not 100% for you. You know, why are you going to stay at 8 cups when you could move on from 10? And like this guy on the card, he's already had his 8 cups. He's been happy with it, but he wants to move on and he wants to move towards 10 cups. And this represents also being more in tune, since cups is water and emotion. It's also being more in tune with realizing when to let go, when something, you're content and you feel good, but when to let go when you know that it's good, but you can move on to something that is great. I'm moving on to the Five of Pentacles. I could see that with this particular reading that this represents your external struggles. So I could see that right now that you are experiencing, you've kind of come to a pinnacle of physical issues, and that there needs to be a resolve. But like I always tell people with the Five of Pentacles, and when anything is a 5 in tarot, it's hard, but it's quick. So the good news is that you have the Wheel of Fortune here in your favor. Okay. Now with the Wheel of Fortune, this represents that, you know, because the Wheel of Fortune is like, well, it could be this, it could be that. It's kind of like the game show. Step right up to the Wheel of Fortune and spin and see what happens. But in this circumstance, I see that justice is on your side. What's fair is fair and what's right is right. And like right now, it's kind of like Lady Justice is ruling in your favor and saying, I order this to be done. And I'm seeing with the Queen of Cups and the Fool, being a lot more in tune with your emotional self, to wrap everything up, moving away from things that don't work. What's fair is fair, what's right is right. You're going to get what you want. The Wheel of Fortune, I would like to also mention this, I didn't mention it earlier, is the more you work to be in alignment with what it is that you really want and really need and put that out there, kind of like how you're telling me how you were praying for these things, the more likely when you step up to have this opportunity at the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to spin in your favor. The external issues, they're going to pass quickly. Reason for celebration, fresh new slate, and then, like I was saying earlier, being completely in touch with the depths of your watery essence. So all in all, this is actually really positive.
When I look at this Eight of Cups, and this is related to becoming well again, if someone asks how you doing, I would pretty much tell them 80–90% I'm not back to baseline. And I really want to become well. So when I looked at this Five of Pentacles, what I heard you say is that it would go really fast. And what I hope that means is that I will heal really fast and have a much better, quicker recovery than expected. I don't see any fear in these cards. I'd love to look at this Queen of Cups. I think she's really lovely. Because to me, it's all about the water and the sea. I know that that's the emotions. When I spoke to the physician on the 19th of June, he literally told me, this is taking too much of your mental energy. You need to get this done and be well and reclaim everything and have a great time.
You do. You got it.
I do.
I like this